Hello, family and friends. This is your favorite family life strategist, Praise Forward here. People say I'm the best that exists, and I know I am the best that exists. If you're dealing with any family life issues, marital issues, singleness, and you need help, you know where to go. This is where you get the required help. Now, in the last 2 weeks thereabout, I have had a sit with a lot of people who want to get a second marriage. They want to date again, they want to marry. But it's looking like they follow a similar pattern. A lot of them have been on many dating apps, and it's almost looking like if you are values driven and you're looking for someone who is values based, it's looking like it's very tough to find them on the dating apps because many of them are saying to me that the preferences and the choices that the partners they have been matched with are looking for is totally different from what they want. While some of them want to really, really get married, these other guys or ladies just want to have sex and have fun. And that I understand it because part of what first marriage does to you, especially if you had a very difficult marriage as a guy, is the fact that you're a bit edgy when it comes to getting a second marriage. And so a lot of them look at you and they think, hey, if I can get free sex, why do I need to get committed to any relationship anyway? There are five pitfalls that you quickly need to pay attention to because in sitting with many people, I realize that they shouldn't even be on dating apps. What many of them need is actually professional assisted connection, which is basically coaching and strategy. Now, there are five things I've found that a lot of people want a second marriage hardly ever fix. And not fixing these things will lead you to a familiar slope where you may get a second marriage, but then in no time you are out. Because in fact, the second spouse might be worse than the first. So the first thing you need to do, which is the pitfall of wholeness, that you need to heal before you love. Right? A new relationship does not heal you. And so if you are listening to me and you still can get over the fact that the past person that you were in a relationship with jilted you or betrayed you or what they did, every time you think about them, you still feel a lot of pain, then you need to get help. Now, I'm not talking about you're masking it or you've pushed it away. No, if your coping mechanism is to push it away and pretend to see live in denial, that's not what I'm talking about. You really, really need to confront it and heal so that the energy that you emit into the atmosphere can actually attract the right people into your life. Number two is the pitfall of familiar relationship patterns. Now, it's been a major data debate that a lot of people who get in a second marriage eventually marry someone who is actually like their first guy. And that's why you realize that many people are going for the third marriages right now. There is a pattern that you don't know you have. It's on your blind spot. And this pattern is exactly why you maybe fell into the wrong relationship in the first place without you knowing. Now, if you don't uninstall those sabotaging behaviors and those sabotaging patterns, it can really, really hurt you. In sitting with a number of people in the last 2 weeks, I've been able to help many of them uninstall their self-sabotaging pattern that they were not even aware existed. Take, for instance, if you're a firstborn girl or firstborn guy in a family and they've made you take responsibilities for your siblings all the while, what you will consistently attract are needy guys or needy women who actually need you. And then you're going to literally be sponsoring them, thinking that you're loving them. And after a while, when they have become comfortable, they're on their way out. And that's number two. Number three, attachment style. Dating app is not going to talk about your attachment style. It takes a professional to run an assessment on you to know your attachment style because your past relationship would have damaged you. In fact, your upbringing could have damaged you in a way that your attachment style is the anxious attachment or detached or is the disorganized attachment style. So you need to understand your attachment style before you deal so that you don't fall into the wrong relationship. And number four is conflict resolution. You need to be able to resolve conflict and master communication. You see, the bedrock of every relationship is communication. And when communication breaks down, a lot of relationships will break down. A lot of us, seeking a second marriage, you knew that communication was not effective in the first one. Have you mastered that? Have you not learned how to be a bit diplomatic? Have you not learned how to communicate effectively? And the last thing is new relationship standards. That's a major pitfall that a lot of people don't know that they need you hard, When you were getting into your first marriage, is no longer the needs you have right now. What you should be looking out for is totally different from what you were looking out for in the initial stage. Now you have a child, so you're not looking for a child anymore. You're not looking for sex anymore because you've had sex, and maybe you're looking for a new experience. But you need to understand and be able to articulate what your core needs are in this new relationship. Now, dating apps never give you that. And that's why I always say to people, in addition to dating apps, you need to work with someone who is actually a professional and can help you articulate what you need and create strategies for you to locate where the people that align with your values, align with your rhythm, align with your standards, where they are. And then you can learn the strategy of attracting them, connecting with them, retaining them in your life, and eventually getting married to them. That's what I do regularly for people. So you can schedule a session with me on my Calendly, or you can shoot me a mail, or you can just drop a comment to say you're ready, and we'll send you a link to onboard you. All right, it's cheap enough, but trust me, you can be sure that you are in a better space where you can find the right people into your life. I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know, comment, share. Let me know what you think. Ask any question. I'll be ready to answer. I love you and I celebrate you. Have a fantastic day and go succeed. Your love is you need to love again. All right, don't give up on yourself. And then, but that love is what's waiting for. That was what I was going to say. Okay, my name is Praise Forward. I'll see you again. Bye bye.